Good morning, I'm Jim Aberg with the Franklin Business and Industrial Development Corporation, also known as FBIDC. FBIDC was founded in the late 90s by a group of local business folks who wanted to come together and form an organization to promote economic development in the city. It was founded by the City Council as a separate 501c3 organization, which means it has its own board of directors, own bylaws, own articles. And this organization, working with the city, promotes economic development in the city. Over the past 10 years, we have worked closely up in our industrial park and business park and helping those folks grow, and they've done so. That sector of the economy is doing very well. We have a low unemployment rate here. Our businesses are looking for more trained employees, but they're all very healthy up in the industrial park. So the industrial sector is doing very well. The commercial sector, which is up at the top of Central Street, their biggest challenge is competing with the big box retailers at Exit 20 out in Tilton. That is a challenge that all retail has nowadays. Our biggest opportunity for commercial development is our downtown sector, which is a very concise area, bridge to bridge as we call it. Franklin is very fortunate in having a wonderful main street. The streetscape itself, it's a wide avenue. We have no utility poles. We don't have wires running all over the place. The buildings are attractive, old buildings from the 1880s. However, right now they suffer from empty storefronts, empty upper floors, and over the course of the last 10, 12 years, there's been many studies, charrettes, on how the city can take action to fill those buildings, and those plans for the most part have been sitting on a shelf. And we were able to partner about 4 or 5 years ago. Todd Workman came into the city and formed a nonprofit called Permit City Life, and he partnered with us to take the plans off the shelf and to bring them to fruition. So working with Permit City Life, we have gone to the state, federal, and county agencies looking for funding sources. In the meantime, the city had contracted with Neil Cannon, who is a financial consultant for communities and a guru on putting together these very complex funding sources. And working with Neil, we've been able to approach Community Finance Authority, CDFA, down in Concord, and the New Hampshire Business Finance Authority, and we have been successful in obtaining funding for Permit City Life. One is for the facade program of 7 buildings that Permit City Life owns, and we are looking to rehab those facades and bring them up to be attractive and bring them up to code. And the New Hampshire Business Finance Authority has come forward and helped with funding for other operations and so forth for these companies. And I have to say that throughout this whole process, nobody has done a bigger job or stepping forward than Franklin Savings Bank. They have really been a key partner in financing these projects, helping finance these projects, encouraging the players, encouraging the city, and without them, this whole process would have been much more difficult. So Franklin Savings Bank has really been a terrific corporate citizen for our city here.